Hello guys, I am Vijeta Sharma from Gizbot and today I am going to introduce you to Moto X4. So as we all know, Lenovo owns Moto Mobility for quite some time now, and Moto Mobility indeed is a revenue generating parallel for the technology brand. Its latest offering is the Moto X4, which comes for a humble price of Rs 20,999 for 3GB and 32GB variant. On the other hand, users will have to shell out Rs 22,999 for a 4GB and 64GB variant. Now, the Moto X4 houses several appealing features which will certainly attract consumers who are looking for sub 25k smartphone with decent specifications and a great camera. So let's go ahead with the first impression video of the device and try to explore its most talked about features. So let's first have a quick look at the specifications of Moto X4. So the smartphone houses a 5.2-inch FHD LTPS IPS LCD display which has the resolution of 1080 into 1920 pixels. The display has an aspect ratio of 16:9 whereas a pixel density of 424 ppi. The smartphone runs on Qualcomm Snapdragon 630 processor, which is an octa-core processor and has been clocked to 2.2 GHz. The smartphone also gets an Adreno 508 graphics processing unit which has been clocked to 650 MHz. The device has a dual rear camera setup, which is one of the key highlight features of the device, among other features such as water resistance and Bluetooth 5.0 support. Also, users can use Moto X4 to pair 4 Bluetooth devices simultaneously with the smartphone and play music. Now, as I already mentioned that the smartphone runs Android Nougat 7.1, but Moto promises to offer update to Android Oreo as well. Users also get a 3000 mAh battery backup with fast charging support via USB Type-C port. Moto claims that the smartphone gets a charge in 15 minutes that lasts up to 6 hours. The design of the device is simply outstanding. It has volume rockers and power button on the right side edge, while the USB port and 3.5mm audio jack are on the base edge. The front panel has a screen to body ratio of approximately 68%, which is not too impressive considering the fact that every other smartphone brand is emphasizing on reducing bezel these days. However, Moto X4 has reversed the situation and used it to its favor. The all glassy front and rear panel offer astonishing looks, and the rear camera setup adds up to its beauty. The dual camera along with the flash fit into a dial that itself is quite appealing to gaze at. The Moto branding rests below the camera dial itself. Front panel has a home button which doubles up as a fingerprint sensor. Now, the design of the device is certainly one of the most eye-catchy features this smartphone boasts. The smartphone is also water resistant and has an IP68 certification. This means you can wash the smartphone if it gets too dirty. You can also keep it dipped in water for some time to boast off among your friends. The Moto X4 has a 12 megapixel plus 8 megapixel rear camera setup, and the pictures clicked by the camera are well lit and optimally saturated. The low light performance of rear camera is also quite astonishing. The smartphone has a dual tone flash for taking pictures in the dark. Now, the dual rear camera setup has a wide angle lens accompanied by a standard lens. While the standard lens is great for day-to-day use and portraits, the wide angle lens offers a whole new perspective and makes for a great setup for smartphone landscape photography. The picture quality is quite appealing, while the video recording prowess of the camera is also competitive enough. It can record 4K videos at 30 frames per second and 1080p videos at up to 60 frames per second. The device also has a 16 megapixel front camera with flash support. The front camera also captures pictures with more than just decent amount of details. Even in low and dim lit ambience, the front camera offers great picture quality. Now, the specifications of the device are enough to expect that the smartphone will offer smooth multitasking capabilities. Also, you can expect it to pull through some intense gaming experiences. Moto models in the price segment are no less of performance and are mostly gaming oriented, as we have seen with the Moto Z and the Moto Z2. The device uses USB Type-C port for fast charging and physical connections. It also has 3.5mm audio jack, although there were talks that the 3.5mm audio jack may just be removed this time. The smartphone also boasts a fingerprint sensor which is very quick and performs without any delay. So to conclude, I would say that Moto already has a huge fan base and a fairly well established market in the country. A waterproof smartphone for a subtle price will certainly attract consumers, and also the design club with a great camera setup will lure in photography fanatics as well. What is new from Moto's end is the introduction of a smartphone in a price segment that is mostly occupied by Chinese smartphone manufacturers including Oppo and Vivo. I don't think there is any reason for Moto X4 to witness a slow sale. We will provide you an in-depth insight of the smartphone and a complete review of the device very soon. Meanwhile, do browse to our YouTube channel to check out the latest videos, which includes tips and tricks for your smartphones as well as for cameras and other gadgets. Also visit gizbot.com for latest news on smartphone and gizmos. I am Vijeta Sharma signing off from Gizbot. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you already haven't, and also like this video and share it with your friends. Thank you guys, have a great day.